Welcome to Picture Book Drama, where it is everything in entertainment. I am your host, Sean, your video and comic guru. Welcome to the continuing saga of the 31 days of October. This is a countdown of my favorite Halloween movies. I'm basically not doing them in any particular order. I'm kind of doing them as I get them, because a lot of times, like right now, I buy them and then I videotape them. But let me know what you guys think. If you guys have a personal countdown, what is your top 5? Everyone has a top 10 or 31 in this case. What's your top 5? But with that said, we're going to continue with our next spot. This one's actually going to be a twofer. It's going to be original movie and a remake, because in my opinion they both are on the same level. The first one came out in 1955. This one actually starred Kevin McCarthy in a very iconic role that he kind of reprised in the remake that came out about 2 decades later, and that movie is Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Now this movie was really cool because it actually made you wonder who was sitting next to you. It's one of those movies where if you fell asleep, you woke up, you were one of the pod people. So we're gonna figure out like just what is going on. Only way you can do that sometimes is just from their mannerisms. They suddenly just start acting very robotic. They don't have any real personality to them. And there's a really cool, memorable scene where Kevin McCarthy's kissing Dana, and I can't remember her last name, but it's really close to the end of the film. They've been running away from everybody through the whole film, and this is a woman that he's in love with. And he finally just puts a big old kiss on her, and all the music swells up. It's this whole romantic thing going on. You know, you're like, oh, it's perfect, and he pulls back, and it's very memorable scene of the close-up of both of their faces, where you see her blank expression and the look of terror on his face, and where he realized that she's one of the pod people now. Now, this film ended kind of on a cliffhanger where you weren't sure what was going on, and the sequel that came out in 1978, directed by Philip Kaufman, was very iconic, because this one actually was even more, well, actually it was very direct. It was right in your face compared to the other film. This film had an all-star cast. I mean, you had basically every star of the 70s was in this film. You had Brooke Adams, and you had Donald Sutherland, you had Leonard Nimoy, Jeff Goldblum, Veronica Cartwright. Even Kevin McCarthy at one point plays a scene in this film where he runs out into the street and almost gets hit by Donald Sutherland and Brooke Adams. It's a really quick scene, so if you don't know about the original film, you won't understand what's going on, but it's hilarious and it's terrifying at the same time. But with this one, it wasn't that you fell asleep and you became a pod person. It was that they would basically kidnap you, take you over, and basically the original you would be gone. You'd be dead. And they would basically take you over, and that's what they were trying to do. They were trying to take over the world. Very simple premise, but just the performances of this film was amazing. And it's all based on Jack Finney's original novel of Invasion of the Body Snatchers. If you guys haven't seen it, definitely check it out. There's probably been about 5 or 6 different sequels to this, or should I say remakes to this movie. But in my opinion, this one and this one are the only two that matter. Let me know what you guys think. Have you seen this film? Most people haven't. Most people have seen the Donald Sutherland film, thinking that's the original. This is what started it. So hit me up on Facebook, hit me up on Twitter. Let me know what you guys think. Hit that subscribe button. Let me know. Hit me up always on here. That way you know what videos are coming out, because I don't just do the countdowns, I do unboxings as well. So until then, see you guys later. Peace.